guys, it's Jen. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have the winter book haul because there's 21 books here. It was solely going to be like 10 to 16, but then went to a couple thrift stores and etc. So yeah, 21. Go figure. It's never going to be under 20 ever throughout the seasons. Anyways, so let's see. Let me see. Okay, two of these are from gift shop from my hometown that I went to visit called Ham, and found a couple of those blind date with the books. So I was able to find these two. We had a teen romance one, a YA romance, and a spy thriller, which I never shut down. I guess is a motion picture, and they are used. That's what it said on the packaging. So that's okay. This is a Most Wanted Man. I was like, I'll give it a try. Usually spies, I don't really give two shits about. But I thought, well, the back seemed pretty cool. So we shall see. And for romance, I was so happy to get this. It's called If I Stay. I remember hearing about this and Where She Went, the sequel. And even, yeah, from Gail Foreman, even Just One Day and all that. For many, many years. This is definitely an old school YA romance. And I cannot wait to read this. I've actually wanted to shut this out for quite a long time. So I was real happy, very surprised to get that. Then another gift shop, they had big book sections. So I had a blind date with the book. I'm really loving blind date with the books because for the price you pay, you get a lot of really cool goodies as well that come with it. So this is old. This is from like 2007. This is a psychological thriller called In the Woods by Tana French. Why does this look so familiar? I could have sworn I'd seen this on BookTube somewhere years ago. And I was like, oh, snap. I was like, for a psychological thriller, I had no idea thrillers were over 400 pages. I feel like that's quite a lot for what you're dealing with. But yes, I can't wait to shut this out in the future. And psychological thriller, spookiness happens in the woods by children go missing, crazy things happen in the woods. All I can say about it that I know of. And for books that were paperback were $4, hardback was $5. I got In a Dark, Dark Wood by Ruth Ware. I do have one of her books already. What is this? I think it's The Death of Mrs. Westaway or something like that. And yeah, I want to check out more of her thrillers. There's a lot of thrillers in this book haul, which is really disgustingly sad. Because my adult thriller shell, because of the mass market books that I have, it's going to get way too overfilled. So I cannot get any more thrillers for quite a long time. But yeah, In a Dark, Dark Wood, this is gorgeous. I've heard such great reviews of this. And the cover has like this weird texture to it. So cool. Yeah, let's see. I got a YA by Kira Cass called The Selection. I've had this many years ago. I don't know why I donated it many years ago. Literally, because I rediscovered it. And I was like, why did I do that? This sounds really cool. It's like Cinderella with bachelorette. But yeah, for 35 girls, The Selection is a chance of a lifetime. I guess it's a series. And yeah, I finally get a better gleam and chance of it. So that'll be good. And this thriller is The Teacher by Frida McFadden. I don't think I have any Frida McFadden books, but I've heard of her. And yeah, they even have a housemaid, but my hands are already getting full, and the books do get heavy over time. Yeah, like one by one, I always want to check out. Never Lie, I always wanted to check out. So The Teacher, this is Lesson 1, Trust No One. This is a really messed up for a thriller. This must be psychological or something. This sounds messed up. Like these rumors going around about a student teacher affair and all this shit happens and crazy shit. So yeah. And last but not least is The Guest List by Lucy Foley. I do have The Paris Apartment by her, and I can't wait to check that out. And especially this one, I've heard really good reviews of this. It is, yeah, an exclusive wedding on a remote Irish island. And there's a secret, a motive, and one is a murderer. So there's the bride, the plus one, the best man, the wedding planner, and the bridesmaid. Very cool. I cannot believe $5. This is usually $28. Yeah. thrifting for books is way better than Barnes and Noble. I always keep telling myself that. Thank God. And my hometown finally, I was so surprised. I do wish my current town had this, but that's okay. They finally opened up an Ollie's. I've heard of Ollie's for quite a few years now. Always wanted to check that place out, but I definitely need to put the post-its for the halfway mark on these newer books. I'll do that after the video. And yeah, I got for, oh my God, all these books. The book section was amazing. I couldn't believe it. Everything was like, these books were $2.99 and a couple of others were $3.99. I even got a couple of coloring books here that were $3.99 each. That all these things you get like at Walmart, Target, Barnes and Noble for freaking way more damn expensive. I couldn't believe $3.99 each for these $20 coloring books, like Sweet and Spooky Coloring. Wednesday, of course. I couldn't believe it. Usually 20 bucks each. And Beauty of Horror. This is Sally. I do wish this is the sixth one. That's okay, but really cool. Yeah. $4 instead of over 20. That's insane. Like a couple of these were $2.99. The other couple of these books were $3.99. The only thing I don't like is their stickers. Oh, that stickiness. How do you get the stickiness off? Because I'm not going to keep rubbing it and rubbing it. Not only hurting my hand, but hurting the cover. I don't know. I'll figure that out in the future. But yes, this is The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Riley Sager. My God. I'm stuttering, I swear to God. I've heard about this for years. And I was like, I keep going to Walmart. I keep wanting to get it. I don't want to pay even half price of full price of Walmart or Target. But I think this was one of the ones that were $3. I'm like, yes, please. So, yep, House Across the Lake. I have what other couple of his books? The Only One Left and Final Girls. So, yes, this I've heard great reviews about. I don't really need to explain. I think we've all heard of this for a great thriller. So, yes, this was new to me. This is a YA witchy romance. The Holloway Girls. Oh my God, it looks so cute, so witchy. It's your legacy as a Holloway girl. This coven of witches, this family, quote, of witches where your kiss is literally poisonous and can create bad luck for boys. But then I guess main character meets a boy and wants to break the curse. Never heard this in my life. Thought it was really cool. Go figure. And this, I was so happy to find another V.C. Anders. You know me and my obsession with flowers in the attic. And this is Out of the Rain. Oh, gorgeous. I remember seeing this at Barnes & Noble. I was like, I'm not going to pay the usual $17. Come to realize this is sadly the sequel to the first book of this miniseries is Umbrella Lady. And, oh my God, the cover's so gorgeous. But I'll definitely have to wait to get the first book to read this. I feel like a little bit of a dent here. That's okay. Whatever. So, like usual with V.C. Anders, well, this is just like a girl this is the sequel. So just a 13-year-old girl who escapes the Umbrella Ladies Home for the first book. So I guess fucked up shit happens there. We all know V.C. Anders books. Either you got the freaking incest families. Most horror stories are all about incest. Or you got really crazy fucked up families. So this must be fucked up. And I don't care. I love V.C. Anders books. I currently watched, last year I watched Dawn. And I need to get the book of Dawn. Holy crap, that was insane. And last but not least is by Holly Jackson, the reappearance of Rachel Price. I've heard of, great reviews about. I love Good Girls Guide to Murder. I do have, first book, Good Girls Guide to Murder, which I gave 5 stars. And I have Good Girl Bad Blood. I cannot wait to get the rest of the series. But yeah, this sounds really cool. I've heard good reviews of it. $3 instead of, must have been like 30 probably. Close to there probably. Full price. Yeah, still got more books. I need to shut up. Okay. One of my cousins for my birthday gave me a blind date with a book of a thriller, and I got this. It is The Lies You Told by Harriet Tice. I think I've heard of this. Not this, but I think I've heard of the author. Yeah, the author, okay, of The Silent Patient. Yes, I've heard of that. I always wanted to check that out. So this sounds really cool. Psychological thriller. Definitely jaw-dropping. At the playground, it's the law of the jungle, but at the school gate, there are no rules at all. Uh-oh. So yeah, okay. Then we got some. These are the ones I got for birthday slash Christmas from a couple times I got from Walmart for myself. Maple Spice and Everything Nice. It's a little cozy autumnal. Yeah, it's a Pine Hollow novel. Guess there's other books in the series. Yeah, a small town baker faces off for a long time rival on a reality TV competition in this delightfully cozy romance. So cute. And I definitely wanted to get more into the. I checked out these before at Walmart. The love inspired inspirational romances that are like Amishy. I like Amish country. Find it pretty cool. And horror movies is scary as hell. I'm gonna lie, very culty. But this is an Amish bookshop courtship. Very lovely, very tame. Can the end of one chapter be the start of their own love story? Cute, lovely. Need some calmness with romance that have fucked up shit. And I got, where's the other one? Oh my gosh, I know I'm doing this wrong. I finally got two more Lori Gilmore Dream Harbor books in the series. I was looking for the Christmas Tree Farm, but they had the really cute new hardcover with the sprayed edges, which is adorable. Which I do not mind. No, usually I do like my books to match, but that's okay. The rest of them do not have the folks on them, which kind of ifs me, but that's okay. Gorgeous cover. Lovely inside. Oh my god. And Christmas Tree Farm. This is the third book in the series, I believe. Yes. Oh my god, so cute. And the newest one, I think so. The Gingerbread Bakery. The sweetest things are worth the wait. Very gorgeous. Oh my god. Have not tried out this series, but I've heard for spicy romance, ew, this is gonna be good. A lot of people love it. Some people are kind of iffed about the series. I don't even mind, even if there's not enough spice, too much spice, as long as it's cute. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cute. And we got Love's a Witch. This is a Scottish witchy romance. Pretty sure it's spicy. I'm pretty sure, especially with the cartoony drawing cover. Oh my god, sprayed edges. Yes. So cute. You got this cute little, I was also say a pug. Oh my god, I do not know my dogs. Oh, it's a dragon pooch. Yep. So cute. And I keep forgetting this baby author. What is wrong with me? Trisha O'Malley. Yep. This is One Dark Window. I believe we all know this. And next is a sequel to Twisted Crowns. This is a duology. And yes, I've heard quite good reviews about this. It's definitely a dark fantasy. And I slowly am getting a fantasy. Like, I have a small romantasy section in my library room, and I'm slowly getting. I feel like dark fantasy would be way more my thing than like high fantasy and all that. So, yeah, by Rachel Gillig. Okay, we need to put these down. But yes, I'm excited to try that. Then we have Natasha Preston's newest book, The Obsession. Yes, The Obsession. This is so gorgeous. You know me, I'm obsessed with her books. I just need to read them. The Island, The Haunting, The Dare, The Party, and now The Obsession. Probably a couple more of hers I need to read in the future for this lovely YA thriller. And Someone is Watching. So this one's about stalking, I think. Maybe it's the theme, I'm guessing. Maybe. Don't know, but Obsession? Yeah. God, that house looks gorgeous. In a low-free library, a while back, I was so surprised to find this. It's a cute, wintry, spooky middle grade called Griffin's Castle. That looks pretty cool. Hardcover. Lovely. Usually it's $10. Got it for free. This sounds really fun, actually. Magic happens when stone animals come to life, but I guess it's spooky. They're not really what they seem when these kids discover them at this spooky gothic house. That sounds really cool. Literally, and it's a wintry, spooky read. This would have been so great for Winter-Ween if I were to keep up reading during the Ween readathons on BookTube. And last but not least, we have the sequel to Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, Nightmare Before Christmas, fan-based fan fiction, maybe, pretty sure, by Megan Shepherd, Hour of the Pumpkin Queen. This is the Walmart exclusive, which I love. I love the blue so much better with the black than the Barnes and Noble edition, which is more yellowy golden with the black. The blue is seriously so much better with the sprayed edges like that. The clock is ticking for Halloween Town. It's the back. We got lovely Sally. Oh, love Sally. We got like this cool mystical clock on the inside. So yeah, it's Sally's time as Pumpkin Queen running out. So, ooh, hopefully good things happen. There better be a third book and many more books to come. Number for Christmas fan fiction. I loved the first book. Of course, I'm a huge Number for Christmas. Jack and Sally. Love, obsessed with them as a couple. So yes, gorgeous. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed. That is all 21. I am done. My voice is hurting a little. Not good. Too much talking. Anyways, I'm gonna let you guys go. And I cannot carry this stack, as you can see on my floor. Oops. We got a lot of books. Got a lot of books. Oh crap. Oops. Tripod is like rising up. Got my... Sorry guys, trying to... fuck. Really? Damn it. I am so sorry guys. I'm not gonna redo this. My voice is hurting. Anyways, guys, I have to end it right here. So hope you guys enjoyed. And I shall talk to y'all later. Bye guys. Happy reading.